With the end of Winter's Day, we see a new mount skin added to the gem store in the form of a new Springer skin. This skin takes the form of a Woodland Sprite. It changes aspects of the Springer's base form in making it lether while keeping the more rodent-like features of our bunny mount. Instead of making it as a bunny, this one is a little bit more shrew-like. Much like with the previous mount, the Griffin Plush skin, the skin keeps the base animations of the Springer mount. This mount has what appears to be a lion-like mane with a bushy tip to its tail. Antlers adorn the head of the Springer skin with dyeable glow illuminating the tips of the antlers. The idle animations haven't changed either, which shows the Springer becoming alert and at attention, as well as grooming itself, much in the same way as the default skin. I did not capture footage of it grooming itself, but it did end up grooming itself right after I ended the recording for the footage, so my apologies for not having that part shown. Nothing has changed with the walking animation either. Really, the only notable matter is the fact that this skin is thinner than the base model, which makes it a slightly different look to the mount. The Springer still goes down on all fours when walking, and gives the familiar kangaroo shuffle walk. The running animation is also the same, in which we see the Springer mount doing its normal hop, 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 hop forward. This Springer skin continues to have the same hopping backwards animation we are all used to when moving backwards. It also looks as if it is still peering over its shoulder to make certain it doesn't crash into anything. That doesn't mean I don't crash into anything, but at least the Springer is trying to keep an eye out. The last animation that we will go over is the jumping up into the air animation. As this remains the same, the Springer still charges up with its little tap, 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 tap with its foot before leaping up into the air and heading back down. The engage skill is also remaining the same. The main difference for this mount is seen in its appearance, the mounting animation, and the dismounting animation without using the engage skill. When mounting this skin, a green light will swirl up around the commander as the mount is mounted. This color changes with the color of the tips of the mount's antlers. The dismounting animation, without the engage skill, does much the same thing with the energy swirling up around the commander. Let's move on to the die preview. For the dies I used Shadow Abyss, Permafrost, Golden Lion, and Bloody Red. The top left die slot changes the face, the belly, and the legs of the Springer. This can be seen as I move between the 4 dies I used in the example. The largest amount of the Springer is changed with this die slot. The second upper die slot changes the upper half of the Springer, including the mane, the tuft, and the stripes on the Springer's back. The bottom left die slot changes the base of the Springer's antlers. This will have varying effects on glow at the top depending on what the base of the antlers is colored, as it will show more or less of the glow. The glow at the tips of the Springer's antlers is changed by the last die slot. This will also change the Springer's eye color and the color of the glow effect as you mount or dismount the Springer. The way I dyed my Springer was Permafrost for the main part, which is the upper left die slot, then Golden Lion as the top, mane, and tuft of the Springer, Shadow Abyss for the antlers, and Bloody Red for the glow. Oh boy, my closing thoughts about this mount skin. When I first saw this skin, I was excited to see the Springer receiving some love. Not only because of the fact this drew my attention and I immediately wanted to buy it and see my mane running around on this skin, but because it was a fun, large-eared shrew that is reminiscent of the kangaroo shrew. And it adds some fun to our iconic bunny mount with the fact that now it's 1, a shrew, and 2, has antlers that glow. The fluff of the mane and tail added more character to the skin. This was an easy buy for me and well worth it in the end, as I know I will be using this skin as my default Springer skin on my mane. For me, it was well worth the cost, but Is it worth 1,600 gems to you? In the end, that is up to you. I know this was a good purchase on my part, and the skin won't go unused. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.